Hello, good morning. Today I'm going to be reading the book Professional English in Use for Medicine, and I'm going to explain what I'm going to do. Okay, first I'm going to be reading the theory part, this page. I'm going to be reading in English, and then I'm going to translate into Spanish, and the exercises, those I'm going to be reading in English, just English. Okay, let's start. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. The title of this page. Okay, I'm gonna be reading from the book directly because it's more comfortable for me. I hope that it doesn't mean any problem for you. Okay, let's start from health and illness. Salud y enfermedad. A. Asking about health. Health is a state of the body when doctors want to know about a patient's usual health. They ask questions such as, what is your general health like and how's your health generally? Okay, now in Spanish, preguntando sobre la salud. La salud es un estado del cuerpo cuando los doctores quieren saber sobre la salud usual de un paciente. Ellos hacen preguntas como ¿cómo es tu salud generalmente? O ¿cómo es tu salud generalmente? Perdón, ¿cómo es tu salud de manera general? O ¿cómo es tu salud generalmente? Ok. Let's continue. If you are in good health, you are well and you have no illness, disease. If you are healthy, you are normally well and can resist illness. If you are fit, you are well and strong. Okay, now in Spanish. Si estás en buena salud, estás bien y no tienes ninguna enfermedad. Si eres saludable y estás normalmente bien, puedes resistir la enfermedad. Y si tú estás en forma, fit se utiliza más de términos cuando tienes un cuerpo saludable, estás bien y además eres fuerte, porque como vemos son términos similares, pero no significan lo mismo directamente. Okay, aquí now we're gonna see a couple of words. Okay, if you are not ill, you're very fit, you're very healthy, fit and well, well, very well, and in a good health. If you are ill, you can be say you are unfit, unwell, in poor health, poorly, not well, not very well, and unhealthy. Okay, now we're gonna be writing the B. Sickness. Sickness has a similar meaning to illness. It is also used in the name of a few specific diseases. For example, sleeping sickness and travel sickness. Patients also talk about sickness when they mean nauseous and vomiting. Okay, patient says, I was sick this morning. And it had possible meanings. It was, I was ill this morning, I felt unwell this morning, I vomited this morning. And when a patient said, I felt sick, they meaning I feel ill, I felt unwell, I feel nauseous, and I feel the need to vomit. And the combination sickness and diarrhea means vomiting and diarrhea. Ok, enfermedad. La enfermedad tiene un significado similar, o sea, sickness vendría siendo como que estás mal de salud, tendría sería similar a la enfermedad. También se usa en el nombre de algunas enfermedades específicas, por ejemplo, la enfermedad del sueño o la enfermedad del viajero. El paciente también habla de la enfermedad cuando dicen que tienen náuseas y vómitos. Cuando un paciente dice que estaba enfermo esta mañana, podría referirse a que se sentía enfermo esta mañana, o no se sentía bien en la mañana, o que vomitó en la mañana. Y si un paciente dice que se siente mal, podría referirse a que se siente enfermo, no se siente para nada bien, siente náuseas y siente la necesidad constante de vomitar. Ahora, la combinación entre enfermedad y diarrea significa vómito y diarrea. Okay, let's go with the C. Recovery. When patients return to normal health after illness they have recovered, we can also say the patient made a good, a full, or complete recovery. If a patient's health is in the process of returning to normal, the patient is improving. The opposite if deteriorating. We can also say that a patient's condition improve or deteriorate. In speech, we often use the verb get to talk about change. Get over an illness is igual a it's equal to recover, get better, uh, to improve, and get worse, to deteriorate. If a patient is better but then gets worse again, the patient has released. Another word for improvement, especially in recurring conditions such as cancer, is remission. He got over the illness very quickly, and 2 years later, she remains in complete remission. Okay. No, in Spanish it will be recuperación. Cuando un paciente vuelve a la normalidad, o sea, vuelve a su salud normal después de una enfermedad, ellos se recuperaron, pero también podemos decir el paciente logró una buena, una completa o una total recuperación. Si la salud del paciente está en proceso de volver a la normalidad, el paciente está mejorando. Lo opuesto es deteriorando. También podemos decir que que la condición del paciente ha mejorado o se ha deteriorado. Cuando estamos hablando, usualmente utilizamos el verbo get para hablar de cambio. Por ejemplo, estar libre, estar mejor o estar peor. Si el paciente está bien, pero se vuelve mal, o sea, pero recae otra vez, el paciente tuvo una recaída. Otra palabra para mejorar, especialmente en condiciones como el cáncer, solemos decir que la enfermedad está en remisión. También se utiliza para el lupus, por ejemplo. Por ejemplo, él se recuperó completamente de la enfermedad completamente, bastante rápido. Eh, 2 años después, ella se mantiene en una completa remisión de la enfermedad. Okay. Now we're gonna be reading the exercises just in English. Okay. Complete the table with words from A and B or positive. The first one has been done for you. We have the noun and the adjective. Fitness, and the adjective is fit. Health it will be healthy. Illness, it will be ill, and sickness, it will be sick. 1.2. Make words combination using a word from each box. Look at B and C a positive to help you. Okay, we had a couple of words that we had to use to make combinations of words, and I used the following ones. I have felt sick, get over, complete remission, poor health, and travel sickness. Okay, done. 1.3. Complete the conversation. Look at B or positive to help you. Doctor says, how are you feeling today? Patients, not very well. Doctors, how long have you been feeling sick? Patient says, about a week. Doctor, how is your health like normally? Patients, very good. I'm usually quite fit and well. Doctor, what is the problem now? Patient, it's my stomach. Doctor, do you feel sick? Patient says, yes. Doctor, have you actually been sick? Patient, no. Doctor, have you had any serious illnesses in the past? Patients, no, none at all. And now the last from this page is the one for four. Choose the correct word to complete each sentence. Look at a B and see a positive to help you. 1. Her condition deteriorated and she died. 2. He recovered and was allowed to go home from hospital. 3. The cause of living sickness was discovered in 91. The patient made a full recovery. 5. I have been in good health for months and felt very fit. 6. It was a month before I got over the illness. 7. He seems to be rather unhealthy. His diet is bad and he never exercises. Okay, now I'm gonna be reading the unit 2, and the title is Part of the Body 1. As I did in the first unit, I'm gonna be reading in English and I'm gonna be translating to Spanish. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna be reading the first part. A. Part of the body. Most certain part of the body have ordinary English names as well as anatomical names. Doctors normally use the English names even when talking to each other. There are a few exceptions where doctors use anatomical name. These are shown in the brackets below. And we got a body when they point the part of the body. Okay, the number one is the jaw or mandible. Number two is the neck. Number three is the shoulder. Number four is the armpit or axilla. The five is upper arm. Six elbow. Seven back. Eight buttock. Nine wrist. 10 is thigh. 11 is calf. 12 leg. 13 is chest or thorax. 14 is breast. 15 is stomach, tummy, or abdomen. 16 is navel or umbilicus. 17 is the hip. 18 is the groin or inguinal region. Um, 19 is neck, patella, or kneecap. And the 20 is the shin. Okay, let's continue on this part. Limb means arm, upper limb, or lip, lower limb. The tongue is the body, excluding the head and the limbs. For a more detailed diagram showing part of the body, see appendix on page 130. B. Okay, referring to part of the body. When patients speak about their problems, they often refer to a part of the body. For example, I'm having trouble with my heel, my shoulder, or my neck. The doctor often needs to ask about a part of the body. For example, do you get any pain in the chest, or do you get any pain in the stomach, or do you get any pain in your back? Okay, and the last part is C. Describing gradation of pain. A patient is telling the doctor about his back pain and the part of the body it radiates to. Sorry. It starts in the back, then it seems to go into the right buttock and down the back of the right thigh to the neck. Okay, now I'm gonna be translating the whole page. 2. Partes del cuerpo 1. A. Partes del cuerpo. Las partes más externas del cuerpo tienen nombres ordinarios o nombres comunes en inglés, al igual que nombres anatómicos. Los doctores normalmente utilizan los nombres en inglés o los nombres ordinarios, incluso cuando están